All right. Okay, we are now live. All right. Going back, if you guys remember, I didn't. When you guys first approached the vineyard, in fact, let me reread the script. After when you guys approach, so after half a mile, the road becomes a muddy trail that mends through the woods, descending gradually until the trees part, revealing a mist-shrouded meadow. The trail splits. One branch heads to the west to the valley, and the other leads south into a dark woods. A wooden signpost at the intersection points west and reads Vineyard. Um, then you guys end up heading west, I believe. Then it went into a light drizzle, began to fall. You started seeing unpainted fences that blindedly followed the trail, which ended up skirting to the north of a sprawling vineyard before the bending south. And then towards a stately building, you notice that the fog had taken a ghostly form as it swirled between the neatly tended rows of grapevines here and there. You saw rope handles on half barrels used for like hauling grapes and whatnot. North of the trail was a large standing tree, and then there was a man, and the man that was standing there was wearing a dark cloak and cowl. He was standing at the edge of the trees, and he was beckoning you guys to come over. He introduced himself, and I believe we had discussed that he ended up being a were-raven. He is part of the Martikov family. He introduced himself as Davin, Davin Markopov. Um, he let you know he was the owner of the winery yard. Um, you could tell he was an old and very suspicious man. He kind of offstandish. Um, he had asked you guys if you guys would rid the winery of invaders. Um, he would be very grateful. Um, and I believe, what did he offer? Because that's not scripted. That was something that we just kind of threw in there. I don't remember either. I don't write this stuff down. I was hoping maybe one of y'all did. Why? Yeah. All right. So let's why don't you you know what? Why don't we just say that? Um, we'll yeah. So let's say you guys negotiated in the beginning and for a horse and cart. Um, that's not a problem. The horses that were in the stable are dead. But that doesn't. Yeah, who got that? Uh, Uh, we'll say, find a buggy. Maybe I should name it horse buggy. I don't know. No, you sure? I was gonna go with this one right here. Oh, won't let me. It's actually a sand rail. All right, that works. Yeah, I thought we had one from the other one. All right, no biggie. Okay, so here we are. Fast forward into the present time. Um, see, you guys. Yes, it's a wagon. Actually, yeah, they're going to ask you to deliver them. Yes, yes. This thing, I don't think I can flip this. Uh, whoop. All right. All right. So here we are at the very end of the this chapter, if you will. He's giving you, the horses and what you guys agreed upon. There's more to this. Um, you noticed as you guys are talking, as you guys are heading out, you were met by Davin and his family, if you will. Then there's some other folks that are there, some children. Um, he greets you as you guys are rolling out down the road. He introduced you to Adrian, his eldest son. His youngest son is Elver. Then his daughter is Stefania. And then Stefania's husband, his name is Dag Tomascu. Basically, they're all members of the Keeper of the Feather. You notice they all have like this insignia, um, like on their cloak, like a pin or whatnot. They all seem to be bearing in some shape or form. Um, in fact, you guys recognized it. Keepers of the Feather. All right. Um, who's the most charismatic person that would like to speak uh, with Davin? All right. Yeah, it's up to you guys. Whoever wants to do it. Davin's Rocky. What is Rocky? What is your charisma? I guess I can look it up. Did we lose Rocky? Mute. Yeah, he's got a 0. All right, Miss Gill, you're a 14. Okay. So Davin's probably gonna look at you and he's gonna kind of wave his hand over like come talk with me. And he turns and waits for you to catch up and kind of puts his arm around you and says, "Hey, look." He says, "Now that I've had a chance to see that you guys are kind-hearted. We built a little bit of trust here. There's one more thing I would like to explain to you." He tells you that he tells you that uh, what was that? Oh, okay. He tells you that the invaders, he thinks, are the ones who's taken his 3 magic seeds. They have been stolen, he said. He's not sure. He describes them as gems. He said they're the size and shape of pine cones, each one containing a glowing green light as bright as a torch. For the good of all Bavaria, he urges that you travel to Breeze, and also not just Breeze, to Yester Hill. He would like you to retrieve 2 of them. And he tells you, I have no idea what happened to the third gem. Is that something that you could do for me? He's not sure. He thinks, yeah, he's not positive, but he thinks these druids that kind of overtaken his winery had something to do with it. Mm-mm. No. Yeah, Breeze and Yester Hill. He tells you he thinks there's one in each. He's not sure where the third one is. All right. No, he asked specifically to travel to those 2 areas. He did not say. He said when the time comes, he'll explain what the seeds do. Yes. All right. Now, the wine, I believe he asked you to run it to, what was it, Bavaria? Yeah. Yeah, I believe you're right. Yeah, he asked you to make delivery. So I was looking. I can tell you what the town is here in a second. Valakia? Yeah, I think it was Valakia. Let me go through. Yeah. Oh, whenever. Sure, sure. That's fine. So you guys come to agreement. It'll be a couple of weeks before you guys can tackle that. And let me bring up the big map. Yeah, it was Wallachia. Uh, the wine. He tells you what would you like? I do. Would would you like? Sounds like an excellent idea. He looks over to his son. Um, he speaks to his son, kind of a whisper. You guys kind of pick up that it's odd language. It's not common. Um, his son nods. He takes off, and he tells you to wait right here. And then a few minutes later, um, he comes back with a bag of holding. Let's go ahead and add it to your inventory. All right. Behind you is Yester Hill, right here. No, delivery's over here. Well, that's Lake. That's where the tower was. Yeah. That. Yes. Here? Yes, you guys have. Uh, yeah. That is Yester Hill. So let me see. Let me pull that up. Oh, look at that. Um, he tells you he believes that's where the Druid Circles is. He believes that's where the Druids reside from. No, correct. Aside, yeah. So let me. Yeah, let me look that up real quick. Because you asked. You know what? You guys have been to Breeze. That's where Baba Lasaga's hut is. So I don't remember this gym. Oh, yes. Below, beneath the hut, the rotting floorboard was a 3 foot deep cavity that contained a magic green glowing gem. That was, yeah, that was Baba Lasaga's that she took from the wizard of the winery. This was the gym that animated the hut. Remember? Yeah. So you guys have that. No, this was a green glowing gem. That's all it says. You guys had rips through the floorboard. You remember the hut was animated? You guys had to basically stop it. That's how you guys did it. You ripped it out. Yeah, you guys did. Yeah, yeah. You guys end up with the gifts of Mother Night. I believe that's what Noi had taken. Um, yeah, scarecrows. Yes, it was. So yeah, I know. So yeah, you guys already got one. So let's rewind a little bit. Would you guys mention this to Davin that you already got one, or would you? Uh, yeah, you would, but I don't know what the hell it'll do. Well, he explained it to Mesquil that it was a glowing green gem the size of an acorn or a pine cone. So it would be up to Mesquil to put two and two together. Be more or less like a memory recall, because like Tybor said, that was months ago that you guys had fought that fight. Um, yeah, because you guys figured out, huh? I don't remember. See, the problem is I don't remember if you guys actually destroyed the gym or if you just removed it. Yeah, if you guys probably destroyed it, more than likely. Noi, okay. Let's. Yes. Yeah, different. Yeah. Yeah, this one here, she bathed in a tub of blood, which was a ritual for aging. And I believe that's what Aggie had grabbed. So Aggie may very well have the gym as well, because she got the gifts of Mother's Night. Remember? Because it kept her from aging. The hag. What is it? What'd you say you have? Okay. Yeah, shoot me a message with that and remind me. Yeah. Yeah, I think you used it once or twice, didn't you? It's like a luck stone or something. Yeah. I think you guys sold it. I know it. So I'm gonna say you guys have the gym on you. Um, so yes, yeah, I'm gonna say she gave you her belongings before she went to go visit her sister or whatever it was that she we said she did. Um, so yeah, so Miss Gill, roll me a perception. Uh, all right, all right. So Miss Gill, did you roll a perception? Let me check the. Nope, I don't see it. Hey, if one of you guys want to change this to a red, go for it. Who's got red? Oh yeah, you immediately remembered seeing this gym that he spoke of. In fact, it rung a bell when he told you that he thinks it was in Breeze. Um, you saw it in Aggie's stuff that she left behind. She told you guys she thought you guys could find it useful before she went on her little adventure solo. Okay. Would you bring that up to Tybor though, or anybody else of the group for that matter? Okay. All right. All right. Right. Yeah. All right. So what do you guys want to do? Did you want? Yeah. You gonna go there first before you drop the wine off? Because it doesn't really matter. However you guys want to do it. Uh, well, wine ages perfectly the older it gets, so I'm not too concerned. The only people know that the winery has been freed is you and I, and of course, They didn't know. They don't know anything. It's been, a while. In fact, that might be the reason why you guys are here. He thought. Okay. It's up to you. That depends on what stick you use in this fight. All right. Let's move on to that area. All right. Bum, bum. And I got way too much stuff. There it is. So, you guys have probably seen nothing but a dark screen. Yeah, let me go in here and turn this lighting off. All right. So if you guys want to place your tokens here, no, here, I'll do it. Yeah, you should be able to. Yeah, I'm working on it. Y'all want to go out and drag your own token? If not, I'll just work through. All right. Miss Gill, you good? Here. There you go, Miss Gill. You got access. Tony, I'm working on you right now. There you go. Top right hand corner. All right. Yester Heel. Welcome to the area. All right, you guys are on the Y1 trail. The trail through the thick woods leads to a hill covered with dead grass and charms of black rock. Dark, ominous clouds gather high above. A single bolt of lightning strikes the hilltop. West of the hill, the land of the woods, and the sky vanishes behind a towering wall of fog. Hmm. Here you go. Here's a little thing from Straud. By day or night, stretching up to the limits of vision, the edge of my realm are marked by a great wall of mist. I was there at its birth. Straud von Zarovich. This is from Memoirs of a Vampire. I, Straud. Pretty much. Especially if you got a lisp. Okay. Okay. Yeah, absolutely. Sorry, I didn't know you was waiting on me. All right, so what you guys do? Okay. Now you're using your ring of invisibility? No? Okay. All right. Yeah. No, you're good. All right. You got control pod? Sure. You're up there with everybody. All right, so hold up. Well, Pog, Mesquile, and Rocky, explain to me how you guys are coming down the path. Yeah, you're clanking around, making noise. Tybor, before you left where you're at now, you're still basically up with the rest of the your party. Roll me a perception. No, here. Okay. Um, the dirt trail you notice that runs along two concentrating rings of cairns that encircle the hillside. Each cairn is a 10-foot high mound of slimy black rock. Which are these? Okay. This one here, you caught a glimpse. It seemed to kind of move. The rock itself. That is correct. I believe you're up with the rest of the group. Each square is where you guys occupy is 5 feet, so it's 20 foot. The hex, it's 20 foot, not the hex, but the. Oh yeah, as soon as you get there, you definitely see this thing right here. Since you're doing it quietly, are you doing it stealthily? No, you're fine. Pog, how are you rolling up on that hill? Rock. Okay. Yep, and this is true. It sees you coming. You see he looks very aggressive. Of course, Tybor, you saw this before that. He gives out he's what you see is a medium-sized humanoid. Um, he was kind of behind this slimy looking. It looked like he was gathering something from it, if you will. He sees Tybor, or not, he sees Pog. He doesn't see Tybor. He screams in common, "Intruders!" And when he does, these things pop up from behind their rock, if you will. Uh, so, what's your next move? Tybor, he has no idea you're there. He doesn't know anything about Rocky or Mesquil. He just sees Pog. You see this thing come running up. Oh, my screen's getting all funky. This thing's standing right next to you. Um, he stops and he's looking at Pog. This one here moves up, almost like they're trying to encircle Pog. By this point, I'm going to say, Rocky, you are seen by this guy, and you hear more coming. This guy here, he's in a defensive stance. He hasn't done nothing yet. This guy runs up. He's in a defensive stance. He does not see Tybor. I mean, he's literally adjacent to you. Okay, let's get it on. What? Yes. Well, go ahead and do your attack. Your surprise attack. As far as they're concerned, they only see the three of you. 24 will definitely hit. You hear, oh, okay. Yeah, it's up. Okay, we're missing. Looks like Pog. Nope, we got Pog. We're missing Rocky and Mesquile. There they are. Oh, there's Rocky. Yeah. So Tybor, you're no longer invisible, yeah, or hidden. This thing is shocked. He took some serious damage. He's actually up next, so he's definitely looking at you. Oh, you hurt me! And he swings his great axe. Does an 18 hit? Okay, then he swings back again the other way. Does a 16? All right. Next up, it's this one up here. Um, he moves in. Poggy, he's mad. He's gonna try to knock you off your floating disc. 25 or 24. Okay, it's gonna be damn 20 points of damage. Roll me a roll me a dex. See if he knocks you off your her flavor. You manage to hang on, so he swings back with the second attack for 10, which I assume he's gonna miss. And Tybor, you're up. It does. Okay. Okay. So it's 15 total. All right. Anything else? All right. Skill. At the beginning of their turn. Okay. Do you want to draw the box of the range? Yeah. Around you, right? Okay. So hell, it's like freaking this big, if I'm not mistaken, right? 1, 2, 3. So let me move this. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And then 1, 2, 3. About right there. Look about right. All right. Okay. Rocky. Do we lose him? I haven't heard. Yeah. Okay. Um. Hey Tony, can you hear us? Okay. Well, you're coming down the trail and you're up. That's Miss Giel's spirit guardian. Yeah, you're fine. Green is good. Looks like poltergeist. No, the square you're in is 5. So the actual box that you see, it's the grid is 20. So yes, if that's what you meant. Okay. Exactly. You can move then. Okay. You notice he also has a great axe. His is shinier with blood. Yeah. 18 will definitely hit. Slightly. Yo. 13 damage. You hear him go, Oh, you miss. You miss me. Ha 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 ha. Okay. Well, Zerker's up. He's got to make a wisdom save, if I'm not mistaken. What was the DC? 18 or something? He's going to fail regardless. He got a 5. Okay. Pog, you get a free swing at the one. You just left your threat space. No, no, wait a minute. He was right here. So, so yeah, he would have stepped. How much? Okay. And yes, you do get a free swing at him. He did cross your path there, Pog. Okay. Tony, you see this guy come running up to you, charging at you. He's got this nasty look on his face, and he's actually doing what's called reckless. He's going to get advantage on his weapon attack rolls during this turn, but attack rolls against him will have advantage until the start of my next turn. Okay. Yes, and he failed, and he took damage, and then he is going to violently swing at advantage at Rocky for 15 on his first swing, which I think is going to. Then he swings back on his second attack with a 23. 13 slashing. And that will end his turn. And Pog, you are up. You got one right in front of you. Ooh. Cone of cold, maybe? Is that what I'm hearing? Uh huh. No? Really? Skittles! Skittles! So these two? Okay. And I'm sorry, what save was that? Con save. All right. That's a 13. Okay, so he's not going to. So he's turned sideways. And this one here, same thing. It's got a 22. And what was it? Okay. So the guy at sideways, he did not make it. Anything else? Okay. All right. This guy's got to make a wisdom save. He got a 10, so he's going to take your damage as well. So he's got half movement, right? He- Yeah, yeah. He's not going to move though. He failed, so he will take damage. He's not happy with you. In fact, he activates Reckless, and he swings twice. First one's going to be a 13, and the second one's going to be a 7. I'm assuming neither one of those will hit because he activated Reckless. Oh, wait a minute, 21. I'm sorry. 17 and 21. I forgot. I rolled for advantage. Miss Gill. Yes, sir. Okay. 6 slashing. 6 slashing from him. From him? Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah. So that goes away. Yeah, he did. He failed. All right. That does kill him. Yeah. So disregard his attack. Next up is the other berserker. He has to make a wisdom save, right? 17. Okay, so he's gonna fail. Okay. Oh, all right. So then he's good. So half of 17. Okay. Tony, you are on the menu. Reckless, double slap. 15. 23 on the second one for 10 slashing. All right, Tybor. Sure. I just noticed the desktop audio is not capturing for whatever reason. So it tells me it's not recording you guys' voice.
Do I have advantage on him, or is it the other one, the one outside the Spirit Guardians?
You have advantage on both those guys because they both activated Reckless.
Okay, so I'm going to take on the blinded one, I think.
Which is this guy, I think.
No.
No, no, oh, no,
the
no, I'm
person-
sorry. The guy sideways. Yeah, 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 yeah. I forgot.
So that's the one I'm going to make a card throw on. 21 to hit.
Oh yeah, definitely.
6 damage. And sneak attack for 16 additional damage. So 22.
Okay.
Offhand throw. 17.
Yep.
6 more damage.
All right. Anything else?
I'm going to move to here, just kind of scouting, and I will go stealth.
All right.
Actually, let's just say I go invisible because I think stealth. I can't. Well, I can move, and yes, I move in bonus action. That's right. So I will stealth. 30.
Yeah, you disappear. It's Gil.
Just kind of scouting this way for more.
Move the spirit guardians and myself,
Yep.
and uh, that one there on Rocky.
They both
Have
are.
to do.
This one's blinded though.
Gonna have to do Sacred Flame. Well, I got to roll to hit, I believe.
Yeah.
I don't know why it didn't roll. It rolled damage. There we go. Still, same thing. It's rolling damage. I'll just go. I'll roll 15 hit.
15 will hit. Yep.
So the first, um, so 2 points of fire damage.
2 points of fire. The one that's blinded?
Yep.
Okay. All right. Anything
And
else?
because he was the one that moved the spirit guardians, it doesn't affect the one that previously wasn't affected. Um, because he didn't enter it, nor did he start his turn in there. So, yeah, that's Miss Giles' turn.
Okay. So that one there is not affected. Is that what you're saying?
It, at the start of his turn, he'll have to make a wisdom save.
All right. All right, Rocky.
All right, Rocky's gonna take a swing at the blinded one. Team.
Yep.
Okay. Mhm. 16 on damage.
Okay. Describe how you killed him.
Uh, he just kind of withered down.
All right.
All right, now I'm gonna kind of take a spinning swing at the other one that's next to me. $18 to hit.
Yep.
$17 damage.
All right.
That'd be my turn.
Okay. Now the Berserker's up. He can do his wisdom save. He's going to fail.
$23 points of necrotic.
Okay.
Then he's good to go.
All right. Reckless attack. Batter, batter. 23 for 13. And on the way
Okay.
back, 24 for 12 more. So it's 25
Okay.
all together. Pog.
Um, he's inside the circle. I'm just gonna blast him with the poison spray. Right, ranged spell attack.
All
14 hit. It will.
Yeah.
Okay, that will be. Oh, it increases when I reach level 5. Very good. So this will be 2d12 poison damage.
Bum bum bum.
20 poison damage.
Describe
Nice.
how you killed him.
Just spray him in the face, and his face melts off.
All
That's right. Harper said Indiana Jones style.
Combat is now over. You guys have successfully won your combat. So what do you guys do? There's no loot. There's nothing on these guys. There's just, other than the bloody, shiny great axes. Nothing special.
What were they milking these rocks for? Can we try to figure that out?
It's like a black substance. It's like a gooey. They had canister on them.
Who wants to lick it or drink it?
That's what she said.
Pog says Pog, that'll give you a buzz.
What are they drinking? What? Buzz.
We're trying to figure out what the black stuff was they were milking from these rocks.
Oh, that sounds more like a Noi thing all day.
Right.
Black tar.
Yeah, maybe I'll smoke it.
It's not
I might not
hashish.
drink it, but maybe I'll smoke it.
So is that what you're doing?
First I want to see if I know what it is. Can I roll like an Arcana or a Knowledge something?
Yeah.
Yeah, can I roll wisdom or a medicine?
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, natural one. Oh yeah, it's great.
Would this be Arcana or Nature?
Nature, actually.
13.
All
Rolling
right. So
terrible tonight.
are you smoking it first, or are you looking
No,
at
I'm
it?
just trying to see if I know what it is.
Yeah, you look at it, you realize it's black mold.
Oh no! Don't smoke that.
And it looks like they were pulling this substance off of bones.
Yeah, this doesn't sound like a good order of druids.
This is totally annoyed Druid Grove.
Yeah. The question I have is, do we think there might be, and I point over here, more of them over here on this side, since we pulled the ones on the left side only.
Maybe I would think they would have heard us though. He did kind of yell intruders.
Yeah. I think I'm going to move back this way. Stealthily. I'll roll that. Oh, crap. I got that frickin' thing again. I don't know what it is about my connection or whatever, but it gets everything stuck. On the
I'm like, I've got a couple minutes left on my guardians, so let's move up the hill.
You guys go that up the hill. I'll come over here. 19 stealth, Rod.
Okay.
Do I see anything?
No.
All right. Then I will move up the hill with them to right about here. Can I see the crest of the hill?
No, not quite. But You do catch this out of the corner of your eye. Oh. Mm.
Oh, so there are more up here. I let them know. There's a
He
dude over here by that
yeah,
pile of rock.
he doesn't see you, but you notice he's there.
I'm gonna move to like here and see if there's more of them.
Actually, I gotta change his stats.
And I'm communicating them with them mentally. I'm not saying anything out loud.
Ah. These guys are a little bit tougher. Alright. So you're not saying nothing?
No, it's mentally. I told them there's this guy's here,
Okay. And
and
then you
I
moved up?
moved up a little bit just to see if I could get an angle on others.
Okay. And once you've done that, now you see this guy.
Okay, so there's at least two over here.
And
At the
then
second row of rocks on the right.
I'm out from under the rock. This guy comes into light.
Oh, okay, so there's two guys that are different from the first group of guys that we fought, but there's another one at him back further back at the third set of rocks.
They're death.
Huh?
Huh?
John, I didn't understand that.
The guy screamed out, "We got intruders!" I said, "These dudes are death."
Yeah.
Well, they're quite a ways away. They're kind of off in their own little world. They're unaware of your
Guys,
presence.
yeah, I'm not going to attack them first, especially with you guys staying over there.
Can I do something?
Who are
Yeah.
you asking? If you're asking me, I'm like, sure.
All right, hang on. Pog slowly and carefully, quietly pulls out a scroll. I think. Let me double check my scroll here.
All right.
All right. So
When you guys moved up, one spotted Miss Gill.
not before.
No, he doesn't see you yet.
I read off a scroll. If this stupid thing will let me draw. Rectangle. There. A wall of fire springs up.
Okay.
Each creature in the area makes a dex saving throw, taking 5d8 fire damage on a failed save, or half as much on a successful one.
All right. So he needs to make a dex save.
Yeah, dex save for 5d8 fire damage or half on the proper save.
You got an 18.
DC 17.
All right, he fails. Let me mark him. Uh, he got a 19.
That'll save, so that'll be half damage.
So it looks like the person only that failed is this one right here. So what was the total damage?
2 of them made it.
Yeah.
Okay. Total damage is 26 and or 13.
All right. Yeah. Come on, man. There we go. All right. Um, After that had happened, everybody roll for Nish. These guys scream bloody murder. Everybody's now present.
Hey Rod,
Yeah.
this one guy over here, the spell says that if they're within 10 feet of the wall, they have to make a save. So he needs to make a save as well.
If they're within 10 feet? Okay.
Yeah, they have to. Yeah, if they're in within 10 feet of the wall, so he needs to make a dex save at 17.
All right. He got a 19? Oh, no, he got a 3. What the hell? Yeah, he got a 3. So he's going to take the full 30, right?
26. Yeah,
Or it's 26? Okay.
26. Yeah, if he takes full damage.
All right.
So those other guys will have to go 10 feet around the wall if they don't want to take damage.
All right, we got about 12 minutes left. Let's continue this next week, starting with Miss Giel's turn. Miss Giel will go first. You guys okay with that?
That's cool.
Yeah.
I would like to, however, if you guys want to stick around, I would like to talk about my game last night. If you guys are interested.
Okay.
What's that? Yeah, it's
Go ahead.
GameKeep. Yeah. So
Yeah.
let me stop the stream.